All right, Sal? Good evening and welcome to tonight's meeting of the Zoning Board of Adjustment of the Township of Union, which is being held pursuant to the Open Public Meeting Law C-231, Laws of New Jersey dated 1975. Notice of this meeting was advertised in the local source, the newspaper of record, and notice has been posted on the bulletin board in the municipal building adjacent to the municipal clerk's office. Roll call.
Mr. Wiley. Here. Ms. Martins.
Here.
Mr. Benavanga.
Here.
Ms. Scott.
Here.
Mr. McNeil.
Here.
Ms. Little.
Here.
Mr. Graves. Here. Ms. Ricketts.
Here.
And Mr. Champy.
Here. There being a quorum present, this meeting is now declared open. There are no minutes this evening. Mr. Manguso, are there any communications?
Mr. Chairman, there are no communications.
Hearing none, we'll continue with tonight's meeting. Our first order of business will be the adoption of a resolution for calendar number 3473, New Singular Wireless, PCS LLC, which is AT&T. Location is 2322 Morris Avenue, Block 3915, Lot 17.01. Applicant wishes to construct a telecommunications facility. Board members, you've all had a chance to read the resolution. At this time, are there any board members that would like to comment, make changes or modifications to this resolution as it has been written? Hearing none, may I have a motion and a second to adopt the resolution?
Mr. Chairman, I move that this board adopt the resolution as written and as accurately memorialized in the previous findings of this board.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Wiley.
Yes.
Ms. Martins.
Yes.
Mr. Benavanga.
Yes.
Scott.
Yes.
McNeil.
Yes.
Ms. Little.
Yes.
Mr. Champy.
Yes. Our next order of business is calendar number 3434 Toros Home LLC, located at 103 Union Avenue, Block 1903, Lot 1. Applicant wishes an addition, to construct an addition for more event space and the restriping of the parking lot. And this is carried for, was a previous hearing. Counselor?
Hi, good evening, Chairman and members of the board. Natasha Montalvo with Javerbaum Morgaft. We were previously here back before the board in December of 2024. That's when we had our professionals come and testify. This application is for preliminary and final site plan approval with the D2 use variance and bulk C variances. The applicant is seeking to turn the building into, at least the first floor, into assembly event space, which is permitted in the zone. However, there's an existing apartment upstairs, which is not mixed use, and residential is not permitted in the zone, so that's why we're a D2 use variance. However, it is existing. The applicant is seeking to expand the event space on the first floor with a 2,148 square foot addition, resulting in a 5,857 square foot building on the bottom for event space assembly. The 3-bedroom apartment upstairs will remain the same. It's not being affected by this application. No work is being done. Our engineer was here and testified about parking. There are 70 physical parking spaces on site, but with the EV credits, it brings us to 72 parking spaces. There's a total of 80 parking spaces required. In the Collier's letter from 2024, I just want to point out that at the time, the board engineer said that we needed 94 parking spaces. I did speak with William Hoover at Collier's, and we did discuss the parking calculation and how it was calculated. He did send an email that I provided to the board this afternoon, and I would like to mark it as A7. Where
I don't think we need to mark it for the,
Okay.
I'll note it for the record, that
Okay.
the Colliers did amend the, if you remember back in 2024, I know I went back and looked at the tape as well. I had raised the issue, I think, on the record, that there was a discrepancy based on the applicant's engineer as compared to what Colliers had said, and obviously Colliers wasn't here to testify. The parking expectation is 80. So that has been clarified by Colliers. The applicant's engineer was correct.
Thank you. So 80 parking spaces are required. That includes the assembly use and the residential parking for the apartment, and we are at 72 parking spaces. We will be adding a new trash enclosure and new LED lighting on site, and as stated on record previously, as a condition of approval, our engineer will provide drainage improvements to capture the additional runoff from the addition of the building. Our architect testified to the floor plan. There was also a discrepancy in the Collier's letter and the square footage of the addition. That was clarified at the last meeting, and I just want to reiterate, the accurate square footage of the addition is 2,935 square feet. It's 2,138 square feet of assembly area alone. That does not include the kitchen and bathrooms. We also stated previously there were fire comments, and in resolution compliance, we will address all fire violations and all the comments from the fire department and bring everything up to code. And then our planner was here who provided proofs for the D2 variance along with the other bulk C variances, which are minimum side yard setback, off-street parking, and then there's existing variances for minimum lot size, minimum lot width, and design waivers for minimum parking setback and light intensity. We agreed to comply with all of Collier's comments in the engineering review, and last time we were here, since the last time we were here, the applicant has purchased and now currently owns an active liquor license attached to the property. It is not being used as they're not open, but they do own a liquor license. So we are here today to present operational testimony, as the board had a lot of questions on the operation of the business. And with that, if there are any preliminary questions, I would be willing to answer. If there are none, I would like to call the owner and applicant.
Ms. Scott.
Will the tenants have reserved parking?
Yes, they would have their own parking spot in the back. Yes.
And it'll be identified as, so no, okay.
Yes.
Are there any other board members that would like to question council? Hearing none.
I would like to call the applicant, Maria Guman.
Just for the record, part of the submission, updated submission from the applicant was the operations manual for event hall. I've marked that A7. We had A1 through A6 when the professionals had testified, including renderings and site plan details. So A7 will be the operations manual. There was one further input that we received, the council, and I'll kind of dovetail it to this particular exhibit. The security plan, and I know it's mentioned in here, I think what the police want to see, if this is approved, is an actual security plan that they want to have their fingerprints on before any event actually takes place. They want to be able to weigh in, one officer, two officer, who goes where and what and where, 40 people, 120. You know, I think it's important, since it's their area of expertise, not to wait till the night before or a weekend of an event. They want to have that immediately. So I'm just going to add to this exhibit that there's an expectation of a separate, specific security plan for Union Township Police review, because I think the men in blue, the security aspect is going to be through them.
Correct.
So the local flair is there, and I think that the town was very receptive to that. So that's a good thing.
Okay.
Can I ask the witness to swear or affirm that the testimony you provide this evening is the truth and the whole truth?
Yes.
And for the record, could you just state and spell your name with your affiliation?
Okay. My name is Maria Pomavilla Guaman.
Spell it. Spell it.
Maria is M-I-R-I-A. Pomavilla is P-O-M-A-V like Victor, I-L-L-A.
I'm having a hard time here. I don't know. Does anyone else, or am I just old?
Could you spell the name?
Can you
Yeah.
bring the mic closer and try the spelling again?
Okay. Okay. My name is Maria Rosa Pomavilla Guaman. Okay. The spelled name is M-A-R-I-A. Maria. Rosa is R-O-S-A. Pomavilla, P-O-M-A-V like Victor, I-L-L-A.
Did you get it?
What's it, Palomino?
Pomavilla, yeah.
Palomino, that's right.
How do you say it? G-U-G-U.
P.
G-U.
O-M.
G-U-I-L-L-A.
Okay, oh, sure. All right. You can put your hand down. Okay. So you are the owner of Toro's Home LLC, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And can you let the board know what type of events that you plan to host at this property?
Okay, like birthday parties, weddings, baptist, like what else is like some graduations like that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
normal events.
Yeah, events like.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then what are your proposed hours of operation? What days a week? Like, are you going to be open Monday through Friday, Friday through Sunday? What are
It's
your...
the mostly the people's want is in the weekend, so it's Friday, Saturday, and sometimes have Sunday.
Okay, and Friday and Saturday, at what time can they come and have an event? What time will you be open to let them have an event?
They can start like 7
PM or
7 p.m. to 2 p.m. Okay.
2 a.m.?
2 a.m. I'm sorry.
And then on Sundays, the events would be during the day. What time? What are your time frames for Sunday?
That depends. Some customers one day, but some customers they want night too. So
Okay. So
it's one party for day.
So there will, at no time will there be 2 events happening at the same time,
No.
and
just one.
only 1 event per
one
day.
for day. Yeah.
Okay. And then, how many employees will you have?
We start with 8.
8, and that includes you and your
including
husband.
me and my husband. Yeah.
Okay, so a total of 6 employees
6
plus you and your
employees.
husband. Okay. And what is the maximum capacity that you will allow?
140, 150 maximum.
Okay,
Yeah.
so no more than 150 people.
No.
And you will have security, and there will be cameras, correct?
Yeah.
And your security cameras will keep footage for how long?
Like start to finish that.
No, like, so how many days? So, you know, when you record, when the security camera records, how long will it keep?
the 24 hours a day.
Okay. And then for security, you will be hiring off-duty officers from Jobs for Blue, correct?
Yes.
And as the board attorney mentioned, you have no problem providing a security plan to the police department prior to any events, correct?
No, I don't have any problem.
Okay.
Not just any event, if approved.
Before opening.
They want to see it
Yes.
shortly after any event happens. Shortly
Correct.
after the approval, before any event even happens.
Correct.
Yeah, we're looking for a universal plan. That's gonna, for that, they don't have to keep saying each month or each week, a universal plan that they can tweak and say, okay, this is what we expect.
Correct. And then, will there be live music or just a DJ?
DJ,
No live music.
no live music.
Okay. And there will be no outdoor events, correct?
No.
And if you want to have an outdoor event, you will come and get required permits from the town, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And now that you have a liquor license, how will alcohol be handled? Will the customers, the people who are throwing the events, would they be able to bring their own alcohol?
No. we have to give for them whatever alcohol or they need it, but I don't want to permit to they bring own alcohol.
Okay, so they're not permitted to bring their own alcohol.
No.
They have to purchase the alcohol through
Yeah,
you.
yes.
Correct? And only your employees, who is a licensed bartender, can serve alcohol, correct?
Yes,
Okay. And your bartender will be checking IDs every time someone comes to the bar, correct?
yes,
And if they're visibly intoxicated, the bartender will not serve, correct?
yeah.
Okay. And then food. Are you going to be serving food, or do they bring their own food?
Some customers, they bring own food, but always I want to ask for the insurance for their own.
For the caterers?
Only caterers,
So the caterers will have to provide proof of insurance for the event
Yes.
that day?
Yes,
Okay. And there's no cooking on site, correct?
no,
So the caterers will bring their own food cooked and just prep in the kitchen, correct?
yes,
Okay. And then parking. You have a verbal agreement with your neighbor across the street for
yes.
overflow parking.
I spoke with the guys at the front, and they say no problem if they prove it and they can give any paper. So he signed it. That's all he said.
Okay, so I would like to offer as a condition approval, if this is approved, that once this is approved, if it is, we will get a parking agreement from the neighbor across the street in writing and turn it into the town, so the town has a copy of the overflow parking agreement. Okay. And then during the event, will an employee be monitoring the time of the event to make sure everything is going according to the plan?
Yes.
And towards the end of the event, how will people be notified that their time is up?
We can tell them before hour, like it's missing 1 hour or half hour, something like that. So
Okay.
have time to go out.
Okay, and then you start cleaning up once everybody has left. You will not leave until the entire event space is clean, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I have no further questions.
Are there any board members that would like to question the testimony that Ms. Palmavilla has provided?
Mr. Chairman, I do have
Mr. McNeil?
a couple questions. With respect to security, is the intent to just use men in blue, or are you going to also have your own security?
The blue security is okay. Yeah.
So 3 days a week, you're going to be tapping into men in blue?
To elaborate on his question, are we only using men in blue, jobs for blue? Or are you going to also have a private security firm as well?
The party of security is too.
So you're going to have both?
Yeah, both.
Private security and jobs for blue?
Yes.
Okay.
Is there a trigger when you would go and use jobs in blue? A 50 patron event, 100 patron event, or is that going to be determined by our township?
We can have it either way. I have to look into this security plan to see how many people. If it's a birthday party for a 5-year-old during the day from like 12 to 3 in the afternoon, I personally think that a security guard would be sufficient, as no alcohol would be involved or anything. But if it's like a wedding or an event where alcohol is involved, I would highly suggest and encourage that Jobs for Blue will be hired for that security.
And all that will be defined in the security
In the security plan.
One event, 8 employees. That's all I have, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Benavenga?
So you mentioned earlier that there's only going to be one event at a time. How many different rooms do you have in the place?
Different rooms.
Right, is there different rooms or is just one main room?
One main room and downstairs in the basement, but that is for storage.
Okay, so mainly all the parties are done in the one room?
Yeah.
And there's a bar in there, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so what do we do in the case that there's a Sweet 16 and there's no alcohol being served? Or is the bar closed off? What's the plan for that?
Can you?
For a Sweet 16 or a quinceañera, when there's no alcohol served because it's a kid's birthday party, will the bar be closed off?
Yes. If they, sometime even is 16 sweet or 15 sweet, some people they use the alcohol like not the kids, but the adults. Sometimes they
Right,
want.
the adults will,
Yeah.
okay.
So if they want, we open. But if it's not, we don't not open.
What we can also do as a condition of approval, if it's a birthday party for someone under the age of 21, we can suggest no alcohol and have the bar closed so there's no risk of underage drinking.
Understood. I'm good.
Any other board members?
I have a question. Will it ever be open to, say you're having a party there? It's always gonna be private. Is there ever gonna be a time where there's just a function going on and somebody that's not necessarily invited can come in just because of the nature of the business?
No, it's private. So someone checking in the front, so it's not coming anybody. Say like it's everybody coming like show something. If it's their parties there.
So
Like that.
all the guests will be there. There's nobody that can come off the street and just come. Say you're having a party in the evening because you originally said you would start around 7 p.m.
Yeah.
So if you're having an event at 7 p.m. and somebody just is looking for something to do and they came across your place, would they be allowed in?
No.
Any other board questions?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Can you confirm the business that offered for additional parking?
The neighbor across the street, I don't know off the top.
How many spots?
I don't know off the top of my
They
head.
they have like 18 spots. They don't use it. And Saturday and Sunday they don't use it. They come just Monday to Friday. That's what he explained to me the last time when I spoke with him.
Okay, thank you.
So you won't be open any other days except for Saturday and Sunday? No Monday through Friday
To the front?
for your business?
No, just in the weekend.
And Friday night.
Friday,
Sunday.
Saturday, and Sunday, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a thought, if you need to use the other spots on the other property, I don't know how many employees you're gonna have, but maybe put them over there first so it saves 18 spots for you or whatever. I mean, I don't know, I know you get servers and
That's
bartenders and stuff like that, but that might be the easier thing, so
Okay.
you don't have drunken people walking across the street on somebody else's
Right.
property,
Right.
okay?
Okay.
Any other board members with questions?
Can I just ask, are they the owners of the property, or they're leasing this part of the building from somebody?
They own the property.
They own it?
Correct.
So they have this business, they also are the landlords for the tenancy, the residential tenancy?
Correct.
Is that, I know I got into this, I think, a bit with the planner, is that occupied now, the
Is
tenancy?
the apartment upstairs occupied? Do you?
Yes.
It is?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I assume they're aware of the event, private event use that's going to be going in there, especially on the weekends. I realize that's the non-permitted feature, but they are there and they do have rights, as long they've been spoken to and understand.
Yeah, the guy who's living there is, he was working with me, so he doesn't have any problem
Okay.
for the noisy.
Will your tenants have a separate private entrance into their unit?
Yes, it's two entrances.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe their entrance is in the rear of the building.
And they do have designated parking spots.
They
for
they will,
Residences,
yes,
residential tenant.
yes.
Any other questions by the board? Hearing none, are there any members of the public that would like to question the testimony that Mrs. Palmavilla has provided? Hearing none, Counselor, do you have any other witnesses?
No, I have no other witnesses.
Would you like to sum up?
Yes, thank you. You can have a seat. This application has been lingering for a long time.
Yeah.
I thank you for letting us finish this application and hear the operational testimony. As you heard previously, our professionals did go ahead and put the proofs for the D2 use variance and all the bulk variances on the record back in December. Again, this is a applicant who wants to bring nice event space into Union and allow residents to throw little get-togethers and parties instead of going outside to a different municipality. I hope that you guys approve this application, and I thank you for your time.
Thank you. At this time, I believe we can conference this. Mr. Bentavegna, would you like to begin this evening?
Sure, Mr. Chairman, thank you. Like Council said, this has been going on for a while. After hearing the revised testimony, in my opinion, I think they satisfied all the requirements, and I think it's going to be a good application, so I'll be voting yes tonight.
Counselor, Ms. Little and Ms. Ricketts cannot vote tonight. They were not, I believe they were not on the board at that time.
Okay.
So I'm going to skip over to Mr. Graves.
With the adjustments that have been made, I'm fully supportive of the application, and I will be voting yes.
Ms. Martin.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think all my questions have been answered. I don't see this as a negative impact to the area as well. I wish the owners much success in their new business, so I will be voting yes.
Thank you.
Mr. Wiley.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I'm going to support this application. I think it's a good, clean application, and I don't see anything negative with it, so therefore we'll vote yes.
Mr. McNeil.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I would concur with all that's been said by my colleagues, and I too will be voting yes.
And Ms. Scott.
Yes, I also concur with my colleagues and will be voting yes. I think the revised application makes it more amenable for us. Thank you. Best of luck to you.
As for myself, based on tonight's testimony and the revised application, I believe the applicant has demonstrated that they are entitled to the variances that they have requested. These proposed variances will not be a detriment to the public good, and the property is well suited for the proposed use. And I wish the applicant much success in your new endeavor. So I will vote yes. May I have a motion and a second to grant the application?
Mr. Chairman, I move that the board grant the variances applicable to this application and that council is directed to prepare a resolution consistent with the board's decision.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Wiley,
Yes.
Ms. Martins,
Yes.
Mr. Bentavegna,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Mr. McNeil,
Yes.
Mr. Graves, Mr. Champy.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
June 10th, I'll put it on for the resolution of approval, June 10th.
Mr. Chairman, there being no further business coming before the board, I move that we adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.